All right, we told you we were going to be talking Halloween candy today, and this one I'm surprised doesn't have more arguments in the great debate because we're talking Halloween candy. Should it be the king size bars or the fun size candy? What is better? I know, it's tough. So do you have a strong opinion on this one?
I mean, I feel like I want to say king size.
Yeah.
Because it's king.
It's more.
The king reigns over the candy, and you get more, and you can eat a little bit less at a time and just, wrap it back up and call it a day.
That is true.
If you don't want to finish the king size candy bar.
That is very true. My gut reaction is to say the king size. I think for trick-or-treating, though, I may prefer some of the minis. I think that's because when you go to a king size house, you just grab one bar, or you're supposed to. But at the small one, you can grab a variety of types of candy.
That is true, yeah, if they've got, and they're like, take a fistful or whatever.
Yeah.
You do sometimes end up with a variety. I would also argue that sometimes you don't want most of the variety in the variety pack, Like you got the dark chocolate and like the crackle bar, but you can leave Mr. Good behind.
What? I knew we were going to argue about this.
Something, it's the great debate.
Something has to be, yes. And I really thought, though, that this was going to be just king candy, king size bar central. But I'm going to pull out from my secret hiding spot my cell phone.
What?
On CoastLife.com/vote. And right now, as of this recording, fun size treats winning.
Okay.
Which is best for Halloween? Fun size treats.
And I think through the lens of which is best for Halloween specifically, I can see, again, Halloween is really for the littler guys. They tend to make out like little bandits when it comes to trick-or-treating. And eating one little fun size at a time makes sense. However, the parents out there that are taking the candy tax, you might take a few more than that, and I think it's easy to overdo it on the fun size candy bars because you're like, well, it's just a little bite.
That's true. I mean, by the time you have however many you're eating, it's the king size.
Could even be more than the king size candy bar if you lack self-control like some of us.
That's fair. I am surprised too because again, as of right now, fun size treats is over 60% of people voting. Now I'm wondering if some of you voted because all we asked was which is best for Halloween. Maybe some of you were saying what's your favorite to put out because I think it's cheaper to put out.
I think it is too to buy one variety pack or a couple variety packs of the fun size bars. I do think is the cheaper option than the king size bars, and I don't know if and where at what point or if at like a discount grocery store those
no idea
even out at some point. And I do think as you get to like those early teen, like the last of your trick-or-treat years when you got to go big or go home because you know that like maybe these are your final trick-or-treat years, there's nothing more rewarding than hitting the king size houses in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
So I do think there is validity in saying that king size bars are better for Halloween,
No, it
got to
totally
go out
makes
on a king size note.
Look, I'm not going to die on either hill because this is one of those, I'm not going to be sad if I see either one, like, oh no.
The candy is candy.
King size bars, no. So, but someone commented right on Facebook saying that they agree with the majority of people.
Donald, he said that fun size is better for Halloween, better for the little kids. Because, I mean, again, chocolate and little sticky hands.
It's rough.
It's rough, yeah, exactly. And so I think a king-sized sticky mess is also not something that a lot of parents want to deal with. So I can see with like the little guys in mind. But I do think, got to respect those final years of trick-or-treating. And I think they deserve the king-size candy.
That's right. And don't forget, your house is getting judged. Every Halloween, your house gets judged, and you don't have to have the king size, but have a good variety if you're not going to have the king size bars. My house will not have the king size bars. I already got my variety pack. I didn't even think about it, so I'm lame. But
we don't get trick-or-treaters, so I get to comb the store after Halloween and get all the discount candy.
That's another way to do it. So don't forget, you can still vote. Go to CoastLife.com/vote. You can go on Facebook. You can go on Instagram. The poll is still open.
That is right. But coming up on Coast Life, we're going to be checking in with the four-legged members of the Ocean City Police Department.
Okay.